In a surprise move from Nintendo last night, they dropped updates for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. 1.8.0 for Breath of the Wild and 1.4.0 for Tears of the Kingdom. Now, we knew these updates were coming to the Switch 2 versions, but it seems they've also decided to send them out for Switch 1 players. Let's go over all of the changes with this update and a few interesting tidbits at the end, starting with patched glitches. For most people, this will be good news. So far, it seems like no glitches were patched in Tears of the Kingdom, and in Breath of the Wild, the only victim right now is BLSS. You can do the entire process successfully, but when you hold B and walk up to a ledge, you're supposed to fly like this. With this new update, you just get stuck on the ledge instead. I feel like Nintendo did this specifically to hurt me because it's my favorite glitch, but whatever, I'm not even mad. There may be more glitches that don't work in the Switch 2 versions though, because the new consoles will load everything faster, so most lag-based glitches like menu overload and early Master Sword in Breath of the Wild might not work, along with things like Hydro Clip in Tears of the Kingdom. But I'm sure creative glitch hunters will find new ways to produce lag to get the same effect. Next up, let's go over the 5 new Paraglider fabrics linked to each of the new Sage amiibos. We have one for Tulin, Yunobo, Sidon, Riju, and Minoru. In the initial trailer, they only showed us 2 of the 5, so now you know what they look like in case you want to buy one of these new amiibo. I really like how Minoru's fabric looks, but sadly that's the only amiibo that isn't available for purchase yet. Now, I want to confirm that even though the Switch 1 versions of these games got the new updates, they still won't be able to access the new app features provided by Zelda Notes. So no voice memories or sharing weapons with friends. This means that, as advertised, the only difference between the Switch 1 and Switch 2 versions is that the Switch 2 versions will have improved graphics and performance along with access to the new Zelda Notes stuff. Finally, I want to talk about something interesting that's been hiding in the code of Tears of the Kingdom. In version 1.0.0 of Tears of the Kingdom, data miners were able to see a couple of empty placeholder text boxes in the title screen code, leaving 2 open slots for selectable options on the main menu. But now that version 1.4.0 launched, they're able to see that these 2 options are actually the button to purchase the Switch 2 upgrade of TOTK and an option to adjust Zelda Notes settings. This means that the Switch 2 version of Tears of the Kingdom and the Zelda Notes app were at the very least planned since Tears of the Kingdom first launched. Makes you wonder why they didn't just give us the extra lore with the voice memories instead of making us wait 2 years. Now, I want to know in the comments how many of you are getting a Switch 2 because I'm picking mine up tonight and I kinda want to play Mario Kart World with viewers on a live stream this weekend.